Silent mode.
Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Big Cat, the North remembers. The planetary energies today. The moon forms a trine with Uranus, bringing unexpected good luck. Check your energy levels and routines because Mars in Pisces activates the moon. In the abundance and the good fortune that is being rained on you today, darling dears, remember self-care. Remember to move in silence. Today, Big Cats, only the second time in my lifetime has this ever happened. We have a Phoenix rising. Can you not see the Phoenix? Yeah. With the X on it. Yes. As its breastplate. As its guide. When you went to bed last night, Big Cat, you was one way. When you woke up this morning,
Hey, are you hunched over right now?
you are indeed a different cat. You don't feel quite like you did yesterday. Some of you went through a dark time yesterday as you was assaulted on a spiritual level by the malignant and the malicious. You felt as though you were being pushed into a corner. You felt ungrateful for what you had achieved. But Big Cat, it was energy outside of yourself. It was energy for you to understand from whence it came and where to send it back to. The North remembers. The North Node is your rising or your ascendant, darling dears. As successful as everyone wants to become, most people have no clue what it means to them. Some believe success lies in becoming rich, having that skrilla. Others believe success is falling in love and formulating a family. Some may think success has to do with fame and beauty. The rest might believe that it's all about finding their inner peace. If you have no idea what your success means to you, unlike the other aspects of your birth chart, your North Node is not, I repeat, not a celestial body. Your North Node and your South Node are the points where the moon orbits the plane of the ecliptic, I can't even say it now, the ecliptic, at a point where the ecliptic converge at the exact moment you was born, darling dears. Together they tell the story of your soul's journey through every life that you've lived so far. Your South Node is who you were in your past life, while your North Node is who you are meant to be in this life, at this time, on Malkuth, as we live amongst the Aquarius age. If you take a look at your zodiac sign associated with your North Node, you will discover all of the beautiful and empowering qualities you should work with and adopt. Immediately, you have a Phoenix rising. It's not going to feel natural to you at first. Why? Because of the paradigms you were born into. Because you have to remember, darling dears, karmic partners, karmic relationships, families and whatever. When you go through a karmic cycle, it's being brought to you to show you a shadow self that you need to remove, the south node that you need to move away from. You get the first chance with your birth family. And if you are unable to circumvent the energies of the south node in your birth natal chart, you'll get many more chances. Why? The relationships that you have, the jobs you work at, everything will mirror back your south node. By stepping away from your south node, the comfort zone, kryptonite to a big cat, settle in. Allowing your north node to lead the way, darling dears. There's no doubt on this Malkuth or Kether that you will be able to fulfill your greatest potentials. The North Node is your roadmap to success. Buried treasures are found in your North Node. But believe me, believe you me, Big Cat, once you step into your power, the true you, it's like that film, Limitless, when he took that mind enhancing tablet and his true self walked into him. When you step into your North Node, darling dears, friends, family, they will turn on you. When you become successful, what you perceive to be success on this Malkuth, we all have a different path and we all have ideas of what we believe success to be. If you are seeking success, just so those that turn on you as you are on your awakening journey, so they can see you're doing great, fabulous, gorgeous and lovely, you're wasting your time. They will never, ever see you for whom you are meant to be on this Malkuth. You have to remember the whole world is a stage and you are the main character. This is why you are able to bend the matrix and flip it to a new chapter at any point. You can do it, darling dears. You have your ancestral team. Many don't know how to speak to them. Some get into a meditative state. You can just speak to them the way I'm speaking to you. You are never alone. Validate yourself by your birth natal chart, darling dears. Find your North Node and then gather your soul tribe by your midhaven. Lonely times or times when you walk alone, darling dears, it's not to break you, it's to make you. It's the inner strength that you are building so that you can find your success or successes on this Malkuth. The North remembers. Let me call in the energies of guidance and protection, and then we'll dive in. So be it mode. Energies. Up, big cat. Let's dive in and see what's going on. You have two runes, darling dears. The first one that I see, when you cast runes, you read them from right to left. We have Isa. This is Hermit energy. This is major spiritual download that's been delivered unto you today, darling dears. Know this. Represented by the Hermit, it is also a number 9. Isolation as well as improvement. This is spiritual guidance. Guidance that came from within. Understanding yourself and your role on this Malkuth. Represented by the letters K, I, and C. The numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39. It also speaks about what? Reinforcement. Reinforcement or being supported during a challenge. The challenge of believing whom you truly are, darling dears. It's one thing to know something, but to walk it, these are totally different things. This also speaks about a new beginning, darling dear. One born of what? Betrayal and dishonesty. The hardest truth you will ever have to tell, darling dears, is when you look into a mirror and tell that truth to yourself. The first building block of what? The 3 go-to moves. Conceive, believe, and achieve. Protector and provider. We have Ingus. This also speaks about a new you stepping into a new role. It also speaks about common sense being your go-to move, darling dears. Your flip-flop. This also speaks about family love, a deep caring. This is about the building of a new family, darling dears. Somebody's feeling extremely relieved today, knowing that they are protected. What does success mean to you, darling dears? Your ancestral team, Father God, Mother Isis wants you to have it. Why? Because you've been diligent as you walked alone. Whether you're in a couple or not, it's your journey and your journey alone to ascend spiritually. Aries and Mars energy. Looking in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Seek and ye shall find. The green speaks about your heart chakra, darling dears, being grounded as well as growing. The book could be your birth natal chart. The book could be the journal that you kept, monitoring your growth. Because you're protected, I told you. Your ancestral team are supporting your phoenix rising. Today is the day where you step into yourself. You wasn't the same cat that went to bed last night that woke up this morning. You felt the energy shift. I felt the energy shift. Magical gateways opening up infinite possibilities, darling dears, for you to tap in and reach the success, whatever that success means to you on this Malkuth. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Being gifted with the key. Go outside. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature, wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Time for you to unleash your potentials, big cat. The size of a mustard seed, darling dear. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. But the change starts with your mindset, darling dears. And a mind that has experienced other world supernatural comebacks, darling dear, cannot go back to what it was before, what it once was. Spiritually, what does the North want you to remember? Vitality, your creativities, your passions. New beginning is, as I said, a magical gateway, a new beginning for you. You are not the same cat you was yesterday. What does the North want you to know? Spiritually, what does the North want you to know? What did I say? We are leading with a 9 today, darling dear. Spiritual ascension, a well-deserved reward. This is represented by the 9 of Pentacles. It also speaks about removing yourself from dramatic situations. It also speaks about whatever is being directed you from those that are being left behind. Now they see your worth, darling dear. As you went within, focused on yourself. The North wants you to remember that you are a limitless being, having a human experience. You also have an offer coming towards you. Page of Cups. This is new energy. King of Wands. And what the wolf, there's a wolf. Is it the wolf at the door? Don't let it in. Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin. This also speaks about past people, past actions. The King of Wands is someone or a situation. No, not that way. The energy of the King of Wands, what the wolf wants. The wolf, I keep saying the wolf. Something about a wolf. Who is that message for? The North wants you to know that you are a natural born leader. You have loyalty, something which can't be bought or bartered with. The North wants you to take quick action. This also speaks about some of you have to step up to some kind of a platform. Something today you have to speak up to something. It's a limited time period. Moving swiftly today. I told you. Today is an extremely lucky day where good fortune is being blessed on those that know what's going on, darling dear. The North wants you to act swiftly. Ideas, something tangible is being gifted to you today, an opportunity like no other. What did I say? When it turns up, don't hitch, don't second guess it. The North wants you to move swiftly. This is about being...
Countdown is on to Les Mills Plus Boot Camp.
using optimism. Two of Wands, it also speaks about the North wanting you to turn your back on past actions and past situations. They was meant to shape you to the person that you are right now. This also speaks about the ascension you had while you slept. You went from knight to king. Mastery, darling dears. You mastered self. On a 9, that's the Hermit, darling dears. You mastered self, the conscious mind. What is the challenge? We have Capricorn energy. This is about moving away from addictions and addictive behaviors. If you have something that is controlling you, darling dears, whatever you may be overindulging, you have to what? Put a lid on it. Not necessarily pack it in, but you have to become the master. The challenge is not to be controlled by earthly things. Because you've got offers coming in, darling dears, helping hands, new ideas, higher ideas. The downloads that you're going to be getting today, darling dear, are exactly where they're meant to be coming from, the North, darling dear. Because the North remembers all of the addictions you had, remembers that you felt like a child when you left negative, dysfunctional situations. But I told you, you are the main character in your story. Every one of these circumstances and situations that you had to overcome was sent to wake you up. So you'd remember who you are, realize the lives that you'd lived before. This is why we're all back here on this Malkuth repeating this life. This is my last turn. Because as I ascend, you ascend. You need to see yourself as that diamond, the diamond you're possibly looking for in the sky. It's in you. Leave a bit addictive, ruminating thoughts behind. This is also about guilt. This is blame. The 9 also speaks about the Hermit. The Hermit is about time, darling dears. Realizing that you was always the prize, darling dears. What is the positive? What is the North saying is the positive in this situation? Two of Wands, just as I called it, darling dear. The positive that is that you will continue to make right choices. This is also about a time for you to what? Walk that path, darling dears. Whatever ideas, whatever goals, whatever you've set for you, whatever you've been sitting on the fence about, whatever you've been trying to what? Get the attention of others to notice that you're doing, darling dear. It matters not. What matters is your ascension and that you are living in your North Node and you are walking the path you are meant to walk on this Malkuth. Balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Because what you were seeking, darling dears, it's in you. You have to understand this. The Knight of Swords, darling dears, is highly intelligent. The Knight of Swords is someone or someone's that moves towards their balance, their equilibrium, not being afraid of the unknown. Two of Wands. Turning your back on what was with dignity, darling dears. Remembering that you are the main character in your story and this is your path to walk, but knowing that you are balanced. It also says with the Knight of Swords, even though you are leaning on a higher understanding, you have to act swiftly today. Today is the day for you to move on what you truly want on this Malkuth. You've got to make a big Khaleesi or Ka move today. Two of Swords. That goes to making a decision, darling dears. I also see there's many around you that don't believe that you deserve to be where you are. But when Father God puts you somewhere, darling dears, nobody can take you off that purchase. There's a lot of curious energy around you. This is also a season or a day where you will be receiving many a fake apology. You're going to be getting some kind of contact, phone call, letter, some form of message. But it's energies that's been in and out because you've possibly even met the same person, the same negative frequency in many different bodies. You're not the same person you was before. The North Node remembers and the North Node is calling. Are you going to pick up, Big Cat? Are you? What does the deck want you to know?
What is a person's knowledge and experience really worth?
You heard that? Knowledge and experience, darling dear. Choose your battles, giving and receiving, and just breathe. Again, this reminds me again of the what, standing your ground, because you're about to be gifted, darling dears. This is your season for not only healing, but it's also what, recuperating what you felt you lost. You didn't lose anything. This is about a deeper understanding. The deck knows that you faced your shadow side. And this is your season to receive because you've given enough. Being respected by your ancestral team because you live in your North Node. You embody and exemplify it. This is why you are not the same cat that went to bed last night. The one that got up this morning got up in grace. This is about you overcoming. Some of you overcame situations where you was almost at the point where you lost your mind. But you was never alone. The yellow speaks about your assertiveness, your willpower, darling dears. This also speaks about the surprise you get about your own strength. But it's no surprise, it's who you're meant to be on this Malkuth, and it's gift-giving day to day. Mmmmhmmm. As the moon trines Uranus. Emotional fulfillment. Base of the deck, mental clarity. Knowing that you're protected and guided. Because it's judgment. Time for you to be the true you, darling dears. Time for you to step towards your infinite possibilities. You've been judged and you haven't found lacking. Why? You realized you are the main character in your life. And every one of those challenges that you had to face, you conquered them all. So you are more than a conqueror. Today is the day for you to what? Understand that you are protected, you are guided, and go for your what success, whatever that success means to you. Again, it speaks of the protection from those that would bind you in mistakes, rehash old mistakes because they can't see exactly what's going on in your life. Page of Swords. A time for you to release yourself from obsessive thoughts, controlling behaviors. You are a limitless being. And it's gift giving day to day, darling dears. The North Node is calling. The North Node remembers. Are you going to pick up, darling dear? Are you? A miracle is afoot, darling dear. The star card, Aquarius energy. This also speaks about you continuing to pull away subconsciously what doesn't serve you as you continue to be guided by your ancestral team. This also speaks about a new you, a fresh perspective on life, and it also speaks about stepping into the spotlight, realizing you are the main character in your life, and understanding that the universe is going to be pouring blessings onto you today because of your diligent effort to face your shadow sides. This is a season where you can breathe. Final outcome, as the North remembers. Again, we see this obsessive, jealous energy all around you, darling dears. And they are burdened. Burdened with the fact that you are no longer a caged bird. You have learned how to sing. It's a lot of cards, darling dears. But only these two are upright. Pisces energy, the 12th house. Hidden knowledge, occult knowledge, hidden enemies. And it's a full moon. This is your harvest season. We also have what? A personal issue reaches resolution. I can't make it up, darling dears. Today is your day to use the energy of the trine with the moon and Uranus. Unexpected good luck.
Once I reached the executive rank, I thought I could slow down and enjoy my success. Yet instead,
You heard
I
that?
found myself
You can't slow down. There's no time to slow down today, darling dears. You need to get quippy with it. Peace, darling dear. The 2 and the 3 is a 5. It's again the energy of the Hierophant Taurus energy. Again, it speaks about protector and provider. It also speaks about an upgrade, a transformation, which is going to bring you peace on many levels. Mind, body, and soul. Message in the bottle. Again, we have the devil Capricorn energy. The negative environment that you were saved from, being spiritually guided to leave. It was blocking your creativities and keeping you living in your conscious mind. Until it wasn't. Go after the energy of the moon. 4 minutes trine with Uranus today, darling dears. You've got a green light for your happy. Beautiful energy. And again, we have justice. The scales are balancing in your favor, Libra energy. Don't fight the transformation. You'll be getting downloads. You'll be getting ideas. Your intuition is going to guide you to do things today that you wouldn't normally do. This is a day when you leave routine behind, darling dear, and walk in knowledge, knowing that you are protected and you are guided. Today, the scales balance out. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here. Please hit the thumbs up button. Like, subscribe, and share. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, did you hear the knocking at my door? Confirmation.